What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Trailer Time. We are back with another trailer review. Roundup, Mohit, and Jamell ready talking the trailers. Today, we have the trailers to Marvel's What If, its first animated series on Disney+, Naked Singularity, a new heist movie starring our boy John Boyega, and Turning Red, the newest Disney movie. Before we get into all these trailers, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Click the bell icon in the bottom right corner. You won't be disappointed. You'll get all the notifications. Let's get right into them because we have so much to talk about. Let's talk about the one that's got the most meat on it, Marvel's What If. This was like a walk down memory lane, but also as if your memories were all jumbled up because there's so much different, but so much familiarity. I loved it. It was great hearing all the old actors voice their characters again. You know, Michael B. Jordan voicing Killmonger, who saves Tony Stark. You got Haley Atwell voicing Captain, what you call herself? Captain Peggy? Captain Carter. That sounds much better. Like Coach Carter, Captain Carter. Yeah, much better. Voicing Peggy Carter again. Honestly, there's nothing not to love about this trailer. You know, like, for the MCU fans, everything that provides nostalgia is amazing. That's why Avengers Endgame was such a big hit. And we're getting so many great old storylines revisited and revamped. And that's all Marvel fans really want. You know, they want to be reminded of the times when they first watched the Iron Man in theaters. When Peggy Carter was the first female badass on an MCU movie. All that stuff, and it had all of it to give. Jamell, I've been talking for too long. Let's hear what you have to say.
No, you're good, man. Not to be a bearer of bad news.
Oh, God. No, cut him off right now.
Bro, chill. Just hear me out. I just have no idea where we're going with the overall multiverse. Like, dude, think about this right now. We have 5 things on the docket. We have 3 things confirmed, 4 on the docket that are multiversal or multi-timeline. We have What If, we have the new season of Loki, we have Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and we have
No Way Home.
Yo, what? I don't know how to follow all of this. Like, this is a lot.
That's fair.
Obviously, like, it's amazing to see all our favorite people again, bro. T'Challa as
he's a Ravager. He was Star-Lord. Yeah.
He's Star-Lord. T'Challa, or somebody else is Black Panther. Peggy is Captain America. Like, all these what if scenarios are things that, like, obviously everyone talks about and they're so dope. We also get to see, like, the zombie one where the Thanos chosen turn kills everybody. Yeah. There was like this one, like, we got to see Doctor Strange, like, do this giant blow up thing, and that was cool. Like, there's like a lot going on. Obviously, Tony Stark is somehow in Wakanda now, and
somehow,
all these different what if. Obviously, the Ravagers thing is going to be the dopest. I think seeing him.
I agree. You have to say there's a lot of multiversal stuff. What I will say is that What If, I think, will just give you, it's like if you know those old school, like, what are those, like, kaleidoscope things that you could, like, press, like, click a lever and it, like, cycle through pictures. It's basically like that. You know, you get a peek into all these different multiverses that you don't really explore with a movie. You know, you get a peek into T'Challa being a Ravager. You get a peek into Killmonger saving Tony Stark, Captain Carter. You know, whatever Thor is doing, whatever the Hulk is doing. All these people. It's not like an explored story for like a full, like, hour and a half, 2-hour movie. I think you get a 30-minute episode, maybe 2. And then you get to see all these. It's just like a fun little treat for the Marvel fans, more than anything. That's my opinion.
Yeah, but I don't even know how to dissect this one because, like, these could just be like tidbits from, like this is supposed to be Party Thor, right? We're supposed to get Thor without a hammer, but then there's clearly a scene where he's, like, using his hammer. So I was like, oh, okay. So there's probably going to be, like, multiple versions of each character at the same time. Sometimes probably in the same episode. Like, this is a lot to digest. Holy shit.
I mean, I think they'll be pretty structured about it. You can't introduce the multiverse without having any, like, structure. It's gonna be crazy. Look at DC. They introduced time travel for, like, literally no reason, and they were never able to touch on it again. They just wasted time travel.
Absolutely no reason.
Whereas also, Avengers Endgame,
that's a life. Like, that was just. And then, like, we can't do this again, though.
Yeah, whereas MCU, they introduced time travel at the end, essentially, and they did a great job, I think, obviously. Some other fans would disagree, but, you know, each their own.
Did a good job. Who said they didn't do a good job? That's
There's
crazy.
Plenty of people, trust me. Yeah. So I think they'll have a good structure to it. You know, Kevin Feige, genius. I'd vote that man to be president of the United States. There's no way anything he's like putting his effort into is gonna be like a mess. Honestly.
No, I agree.
Other than Thor 1.
Where is Spider-Man in this?
That's true. I think we'll get Spider-Man 2. As in also, not Spider-Man. Yeah, I think because we're getting Spider-Man in No Way Home, which is like going to be very multiverse related, they probably didn't show us a lot in the trailer itself to, give us that. Give us a little sneak peek, but to not give too much away.
This is gonna be sick. I just with Marvel, I am still a purist, so I want everything to be canon and
Yeah, of course you do.
And yeah, and so the fact that none of this is just a tad frustrating.
Okay.
For example, the only person that seemed normal within their timeline was the Hulk. He was just the Hulk and he blew shit up. I was like, oh, okay, I remember.
What about Captain Carter?
Captain Carter is completely the opposite of what she's supposed to be.
Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. We did see. There was a quick. Who was it? Wait.
Oh, Nick Fury? How'd you
Fury?
How did you forget? Oh my
so many characters, so many people.
Bro,
sorry.
He's literally the glue of the MCU. How could you forget him?
He's also their boss. Does he pay them? Do you get paid to be in the Avengers?
No, I mean you just don't have to pay for food or housing because they all live on an Avengers Tower or the Avengers facility. Tony Stark pays for everything.
Some kind
you think the United States government pays for these people to just eat and live for free?
They should.
I mean, they should,
but those 2 jobs that they do, bro, that year, are quite arduous. Actually,
I mean, they are. That's true.
I'm
sure Tony Stark has more money than the United States government in the MCU.
Nah, no way. Well, not in this, clearly.
Well, not in this. Yeah, but we'll see. All right, what are your thoughts on this trailer? Give it a rating. We can go on this for hours, but let's stop it here.
No, for sure. So overall, I mean, I'm just super curious, very interested to see where everyone lines up and all the different what if scenarios, right? They gave us a ton. I just have to watch it 4 or 5 times to see what everyone's doing. And there's still a lot. I'm actually a little upset that they announced this right after the Loki season finale, right, where we introduced a massive multiverse, and then they show
before. Well, they announced this way long ago before we even knew what Loki was going to be about.
I'm sorry, they released the trailer right after.
Before the season finale.
Still trying to get our bearings and figure out what the hell's going on. So there's that. But overall, I'm still gonna be super excited about it. The makeup of the trailer is dope. They use the same art direction that they used in the Spider-Verse. So this is gonna.
Did they? Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if you notice it, it's the exact same artwork and type. So for that, I liked it. Love the trailer. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 because they could have held on to this.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. I love getting all these new scenarios. Obviously, they're just kind of one-off stories, so you can't give too much away. So they give a glimpse of everything. But I thought it was well crafted. Jeffrey Wright's voice, kind of as a narrator, perfect. He's got this great baritone, deep voice that just draws you in. It's like Kelsey Grammer almost. But I loved it. I'm really excited for this show. Let us know what you thought in the comments below about this trailer and about our ratings. What ratings would you give the What If trailer coming out on Disney Plus? So let's get into the next trailer, which is for the movie Naked Singularity, starring John Boyega, Bill Skarsgård as a human being, not a clown, Olivia Cook, Ed Skrein, Laverne Cox, Bobby Cannavale. Honestly, a pretty stacked cast if you ask me. It seems like it's going to be a heist movie. I will say it really was not going the way of a heist movie. This down as public defender just ends up joining some kind of crime to pay for people to get out of jail.
Or I think just because he thinks the system is shit, which is probably true.
Well, that's okay. That's more fair. It just seemed like there is some kind of connecting piece missing between him being a public defender and how he gets in his heist. I don't know. There's something just missing between this whole kind of premise that maybe I just need to watch a couple more times to understand.
It's kind of like Hotel Artemis meets Not the Future. It's a more they use the neon lights imaging. Everyone's kind of have this quasi hero thing where like they could easily do bad things and they're looking to do bad things, but like their current role is a good guy. And I think that with this particular movie, it's really just supposed to like display what happens when you push those type of people to the edge and then they like go overboard.
Fair.
Which we get a lot of movies like that, like
yeah.
Unexpected Criminal, the drug dealers, like the white boy Ricky.
Yep. Yeah. I want to correct something. Laverne Cox and Bobby Cannavale are not in this movie, actually. That's a different movie that I was thinking of. But Ed Skrine's in this. But
okay.
What my question is, why is like a samurai sword heavily featured in this trailer? Is he gonna use a samurai sword against all these like people with guns?
100%. I actually like that. I thought it was dope. I was like, oh,
Okay.
sick. Well, like, what? Think about it. This is probably gonna become like an anti-hero, like a Robin Hood, and so they all need like their trademark weapon.
And it's a samurai sword in modern day.
Correct. New York City.
Okay. I mean, we'll see what this movie's got to offer. It's based after a book, and I read that the book is very popular, so maybe it'll be it's got a solid foundation to go for it. My next question: why naked singularity? What does that mean, and how is it related to this premise?
I don't know. Let's think about it. Like naked, so like bare, unassuming, like open, and then singularity, obviously like one person. So maybe it's just about like how vulnerable, like what happens when people are like exposed too much or like they have too much vulnerability, and so then this is him coming. This is them like attacking the system for doing that. Because if you looked at it like. That's the reason I really like the trailer is because they really show how like fucking downtrodden this guy is. Like he is
just from the get go,
just
everyone's just against him. Yeah, the life of a public defender is probably not easy.
Oh no, not at all. Like, could you really imagine being a public defender? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. As you've explained that to me, that makes much more sense. I'm on board. Okay, cool. I'm on it.
Right.
All right. Do you think this will be a good heist movie? I feel like we've been getting a lot of heist movies and heist movie trailers recently. No Sudden Move was kind of a heist movie. We got something else. I'm pretty sure it'll come to me. I forget.
Yeah, crime movies. We got Lansky. We got a couple of things.
Yep.
We're getting Queen Pins.
Yes.
There should be another one. I'm blanking on it. But like I don't know. Like maybe this is. I think it kind of fits the mode though right now, right? Like everyone's looking for alternative ways to make money after coming out of the pandemic. Everyone's kind of like people have really understood like, man, we are disenchanted with like this whole system.
Everything.
And so this movie fits perfectly with where we're at right now. And
that's fair.
It's good to see John Boyega be a feature film that's not like
Star Wars
or like something, because I think you can kind of get typecasted with that, even though
yeah, absolutely. It'll be cool to see John Boyega hold a samurai sword after he was holding a lightsaber. So we'll see. Maybe his fin will jump through a multiverse or time warp into this world, and they'll have a lightsaber versus samurai sword battle.
Well, hopefully he's like a little bit better at using the sword than this. Also, Olivia Cook, fresh.
Yeah, Olivia Cook is a very good actress, definitely. All right, what will you give this rating? This trailer rating?
I really like the trailer, dude. I really did. I'm gonna also give it a 4 out of 5.
Wow.
I really like this trailer. It really made me excited for the movie. It also like showed exactly what's gonna happen, but gave no details on how, and I like that. I prefer. I think sometimes trailers will give you the how and not the like actual what, and you'll be like, what? Or they'll just they'll do nothing, or they'll just give you everything. And so this
I think a heist movie, a crime heist movie, you definitely have to go that route because that's like the heist itself is the exciting part. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You just want to see how it happens and like how they do the play, all that stuff. They did a good job with that.
I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I had nothing against the trailer. It was well made, well crafted. I was just confused about that connecting piece that I was talking about before. I was also confused about the name, but you explained that to me, and still confused about the samurai sword. Hopefully that will be actually answered in the movie. If not, I'll be pissed. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be pissed if that doesn't get acknowledged. But still, a movie like worth watching. Nowadays I feel like we're getting a lot of those more entertaining movies that aren't like huge big blockbusters or out and out comedies with a big stacked cast or super emotional. We're just getting good, entertaining popcorn movies that I feel like we need because movies haven't been in our lives for a while now.
For sure. Well, not in theaters at all.
Yeah, exactly. Even movies barely came out on VOD during the pandemic. Only a couple here and there, not a lot.
It's very true. There was a lot of rewatching and a lot of Netflix just pumped us with like shows and shit.
Oh yeah, it was like we had glasses on. The only thing on there was Netflix and nothing else. They really know how to get those customers in. But that's a conversation for another time. Viewers, let us know what you thought in the comments below about the trailer for the movie Naked Singularity, starring John Boyega, Bill Skarsgård, Olivia Cook, and more. What did you rate the trailer? What do you think about our rating in the comments below? Now let's get into the last movie on the docket. The trailer for the movie Turning Red, the newest Disney movie. I'm actually really excited for this one because it's the same director that made the Disney short film Bao. And I think that came before Coco, I want to say. And I loved Bao. It was awesome. It had, Asian representation, and I immediately connected to the themes that it was playing off of. And so just based on that, I'm really excited for this movie. The trailer also kind of explores that Asian mom and child connection, I think a little more, adds that mystical elements that all Disney and Pixar movies love to have.
Where is it based? Like, where's it based at? Like, where are they?
I want to say, like, New York, San Francisco, I don't know, it just seems like a city in America.
Okay. You sure it's in America? I don't know.
Let's double check right now. I have a strong feeling it is in America. It might not tell us when I look up the synopsis, to be totally honest.
It might. No, I couldn't find anything about this. This is like a true teaser, just launched.
Yeah.
Like, no, all we know is that Sandra.
Yeah. It doesn't say anything about where it is. It's just that there's gonna be a big mother-daughter relationship as part of it, and then she turns into a giant panda when she gets too excited, which when you're a 13-year-old, everything either gets you too excited or scared. So she's like a panda probably 90% of the time.
I'm not gonna try and make this distinction just because of like the cultural background, but like there is gonna be this kind of like no, this is actually general Pixar, like the whole family background, and this is probably something that's like inner family for generations, and like it's a lot, and she's the who's inherited it from her great grandmother, and her grandmother like told her all about it. And, like I love that. I love that background stuff that you get in Disney and Pixar. Like they just do such a good job of setting that story up, and there's like this parallel between that and then how most people's regular lives go, right? Like that pass down. It's hard to grow up while also like staying close to your family.
And trying to be your own person.
Yeah, and I think also you understand this very well. Like immigrants in this country like really resonate with that because like that's like every single thing you hear is because you're balancing this culture versus society, environment type of thing.
Yep, and you don't want to lose that cultural identity because it's such a big part for your parents and the people that also immigrated there, and just trying to make this new life for you, and and they want that not to die, but they also want to give you a much better life that they may not have had. So that balance that is definitely also explored in this teaser is going to be a big part. Just because there's so much to resonate with, being an immigrant, being Asian, being that having that parent-child relationship and responsibility. It just explores a lot of themes that I've gone through in my own life. So, I think that's a biased. I'm gonna give a biased answer and biased review, but I think that a lot of people might feel that. And I'm excited to see a full theatrical trailer. For a teaser trailer, this was just actually really, really well done. It gave you the premise and kind of like the crux of it, which is the mother-daughter relationship, really, really well, really easily too.
Well, the first, I mean, actually, as just a trailer, I'm not a big fan of like the way they put it together. Like, especially the first go around, I was like, wait, what am I supposed to be looking for here? And I know some people have been like, oh, this is like makes it look amazing. I was like, nah. When I really thought about what they're trying to show and I read up on it, then I liked it a little bit more. But in the actual just the trailer, this is a teaser trailer. Like, it's not much off of, but I didn't. I feel like there was like maybe another angle they could have gone that would have been like a little more intriguing, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what the theatrical trailer has to offer, which is probably going to be pretty good. Domishi, I just want to say thank you for making this movie. I think it's going to resonate with a lot of, immigrants and Asians. That representation is super important, so we appreciate that. What are you going to give this trailer rating?
I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 as a teaser. I'm gonna give it a teaser 3. Like if it was longer, I'm sure it would have been like way higher. But I don't know, there's nothing there. Like most of the intrigue I got from the movie was like doing like independent research about it.
Okay,
you know?
fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna give this trailer or teaser a 3.5 out of 5. I think it really explored the premise and the emotional crux well enough for me to know what's going on. And again, that representation is going to be important for movies and media going forward. So I really appreciate that. And I think I'm really excited for this movie just based on this trailer. A lot of teasers don't, succeed in that, but this one definitely did for me.
Hype.
All right, everyone, there you have it on all the trailers we covered today. That's Marvel's What If, Naked Singularity, and Turning Red. Don't forget to leave your comments and your thoughts below. Let us know what you thought about our ratings and your own ratings. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get those notifications. It will help the YouTube algorithm, and we'll really appreciate it. Catch us again next time when we talk about all things trailers. Peace.